What is going on, friends? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by. I know it's been a while since I've made some videos. You know, I could come up with a ton of excuses, but really it just boils down to me being super busy with my grown-up job and just kind of being lazy. But I've still had a lot of projects going on. I've installed stage 3 supercharger gearing, got a brand new intercooler up there, a kick-ass massive new fuel pump, and I'm still working on all the tuning. I'm having some issues there. I'll be making another video on all of those things pretty soon as I feel like going through about 25 plus hours of footage. Oh boy. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today, we are going to unbox my brand new toy, the Abba Skylift. So when it comes to motorcycle stands, the Pitbull stand is by far the gold standard for stands. Not only are they stylish, they're durable, but man, they are sturdy. I've had the same set of Pitbull stands forever, and you know, they've now recently gone to a new home. The set that I was using for the R1, I gave to Ghost Ninja because he's got a ton of bikes now and doesn't really have a way to lift them, to work on them, so he now owns those. But I've still got the one for the H2. Now, forever, that wasn't a problem. You know, I could lift the bike up on the stand, do what I gotta do, but it's got some drawbacks, you know? Like, it doesn't lift the bike very high off the ground. And sometime last year, I think it was last year, when I decided to replace the bearings, I ran into an issue. I, would normally use the stand. It lifts from this side of the swing arm, but I also need to take out all the components that are located in here, and I can't use the stand. So I'm like, what the hell do I do? And then I came across the Abba stand. Now, this was their cheaper model, but when I say cheaper, I don't mean cheap as in quality. Like, this stand is fantastic. It allows the bike to lift off ground just enough for me to take the wheel off. It supports the bike by the frame, and you've got interchangeable tips, so you can change it to any type of bike that you want to use. So if you got a single-sided swing arm, you've got a standard swing arm like on the R1, you can use this stand to do everything that you need to do, except work on the front. Now, there is an attachment that you can get that kind of adjusts the, what's the word I'm looking for? That adjusts the angle so that the front of the wheel, front of the bike will come up in the air just slightly. But it's not perfect. Like, this is just entry for doing random stuff. So I decided, I need something better. I need something bigger. I need to be able to lift this bike off the ground enough to do some work that I need to do and kind of clear up some space and get rid of all these extra stands. So I bought the Abba Skylift. Now, I've been waiting for this box. Oh shit, oh god, oh, I fell off the chair, god damn. Oh, I think, oh god, that hurt. Man, that hurt. Oh, sliding around, and I think I hit that hole in the ground and I fell off the chair. Anyways, I've been waiting for this stand for almost a month. The company is in the UK, and I'm just really excited to put it together. So sit back, watch me get drunk, watch me put this thing together, and then we'll use it. All right, let's see what's in here. Got some extra dunnage. What's in here? Ooh, what's this? What's in this case? Oh, baller. So I ordered the Pro Kit, and it comes in this cool kick-ass case. I'm sorry that it's upside down, but it's got attachments for every single bike that I could think of using. I remember when I said that the other stand has like these little tiny attachments. These are it. So I'm going to assume that there's some kind of guide to tell you what to use and when, but this is still cool. I still know no matter what bike I have now, or what bike I decide to work on, or if Ghost decides he wants to buy some crazy shit that nobody's ever heard of before, I should be able to put it on this stand. Very neat, very stylish. And fucking convenient as hell, because then I can close this thing up and stick it in a drawer or something and never have to worry about losing the pieces. Oh, and it's got a reference guide, so I know what pieces go where inside the kit. That's smart. That's smart thinking. I'll put that over there. Watch I lose it. Oh, here is a 3-ton ram jack. Hell yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Bright fucking red. Damn, this thing is heavy. There's a tiny box. I have no idea what the fuck is in there. Some more scrap. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck is that? This thing is heavy. Whatever this is, it's half in a box and half out of a box. And now the box is empty. Okay, I've done a little bit of unpacking, read through the instructions, and I'll say first off, the instructions are very good, but they're confusing. But anyways, let's go through this and we'll put it together. Okay. All right, and then I need the leg with the red. I really recommend just watching the video that they have. Don't do it the hard way. What they say, work smarter, not harder. Yeah, screw all that. I'm gonna do this the hard way. I'm gonna put this together on my own. I'm not watching no video. I'm not gonna watch the rest of it. Nope. I'm gonna do this myself. I'm a G. I don't need no instructions. Ta-da! All finished. I say overall, putting this thing together took me just about an hour. Really, it's not that complicated, and I'd be lying if I said I did not watch Abba's instructional video on how to put this thing together. But honestly, they take you only so far. There's a couple extra pieces that come with the Pro Kit that they don't explain. But otherwise, it's not that bad. I'm really excited about using it. I'm gonna try it out on the R1 first, only because if I drop the R1, not that it wouldn't be bad, but it would be less bad than dropping the H2. So I'm gonna do a test run on the R1 first, just to make sure everything works the way that it's supposed to. And if it does, whenever I am less drunk and a little less tired, then we'll go ahead and do the H2. Anyway, so the first step you got to do is come over here to your kit. If you happen to have the kit, they give you kind of a layout of what all the pieces are. They're all numbered, and if you check out the bottom of some of these, they have stamps on them. I think the stamps line up with the guide just in case. And then there's 2 sheets of bikes. It might be a little blurry, but anyways, I went through and found the R1. You have a R1 07 to 20, and then it tells you which fittings you need, E3 and C4. So let's say E3 would be this big guy here, and C4 ABC 1 2 3 4, this guy. Okay. Now those correspond to these frame fittings here. So this one guy will go here. Make sure I don't fall off this chair again. And the other one will go right here. But you're not going to leave them there. This one will go on this side, just like that. And then this guy will slide in there, just like that. Once it's around the side, it should slide underneath the bike, but the kickstand looks like it's in the way. So I'm going to lift this thing up, push the kickstand up, and then slide this into place so that it connects with the frame. And holy shit, pretty stable. Now this thing has wheel locks, so I am going to put the wheel locks on just so it doesn't slide, because that would be a stupid way to drop my bike. Man, this thing feels solid. All right, I feel comfortable enough now to take this off. All right, so right now it's only being supported by that one spot in the frame. The wheel locks are on, and if you come around this side, there is nothing. So it's pretty stable right now the way it is. It's standing straight up. Now we've got this piece here. This is the other fitting that's gonna go right in there, just like that. So we'll put it back in here, and we'll slide this guy on. Now this is something that I noticed on the other stand as well. It just takes a little bit of jiggling sometimes to get it to line up just right, and I don't think that's a fault of the product. I think it just needs to be lined up right. But once it's in there, you can see it's lined up nice. Everything is fitting in the way that it's supposed to. Go ahead and tighten this. Nice and tight. And then it also comes with a backups, a little Allen key. So tighten this guy down. Now we've got this kind of handle here. You just want to turn it just enough times just to kind of take out any slack, just to make sure that it's nice and tight. So right now, it appears that this is being fully supported by the stand. Now, in order to lift it horizontally, we have to connect this bar here to the swing arm. The rear is supported by this piece of frame here. And now I think we're good to go. All right, here we go. Holy shit. It's working. Like, holy cow. Look how much clearance you've got. Like, I could easily sit in my chair if I can do it without falling off. And work on whatever I needed. This is great. This is really good. Wow, I am impressed. Now there is a way that you can lift it so that the front wheel is touching the ground and the rear is up in the air, and opposite wise you can make it so that it's in like wheelie mode where the front is in the air and the rear wheel is on the ground. But I think it's just a matter of manipulating this strap. I'm gonna have to read more of the instructions and watch more of the videos, but right now I'm impressed. This is pretty damn cool. A lot more versatility than this little guy. Although this little stand from Abba is not bad, this is definitely where it's at. Anyways, thanks for checking out the channel, for sticking around, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.